Today, we've got a couple of boss ladies on the show who haven't been in the podcast in 5 years, and they're going to be talking about cool ways that they're making thousands of dollars in their spare time by being either an Amazon influencer or selling seasonal products, along with a way that some people with no investment are even being paid $70,000 a month from Helium 10. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think. Important message, guys. On October 23rd, Amazon is changing the window for which you can look back and claim that they owe you reimbursements for lost and damaged products at FBA warehouses. It used to be 18 months, but now it's going down to only 2 months. So if you have never used a reimbursement service or Refund Genie, now is the time. Last week, I ran Refund Genie on 2 different accounts and got a total of over $5,000 back for those sellers. And don't forget, unlike a lot of services out there, Helium 10 doesn't take any commission on what we get back. If we say you're owed $10,000 and you get back $10,000 from Amazon, you keep $10,000 with no commission to Helium 10 at all. Refund Genie is now available to anybody who has a Helium 10 Platinum annual plan or higher. So to get an estimate on how much money you could get back, go to h10.me/refund genie. h10.me/refund genie. If you've never used a Helium 10 coupon, use the code SSP10 to save money if you need to upgrade to a Platinum annual plan. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Serious Sellers Podcast by Helium 10. I am your host, Bradley Sutton, and this is the show that's a completely BS-free, unscripted, and unrehearsed, organic conversation about serious strategies for serious sellers of any level in the e-commerce world. And we've got a couple people here that are super, super old school here at Helium 10, including the only person who has been at the company here in United States side longer than me. And then another person who was one of my first hires here at Helium 10 just a couple months after I got started. So Gulsen and Michelle, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, it made me feel so old.
Well, hey, that's why I'm wearing the old school Helium 10 logo shirt here to kind of like reminisce about our old days, way back then in the WeWork. Now, I say welcome back to the show because there's been a huge gap since Michelle and Gulsen have been on the show. We're now in episode, 580 something or 590 something. Their first time on the show was episode 86, way back in December of 2019. So if you want to get a little bit more of their backstory, go ahead and see if you can find, I don't even know if you can find such an old episode, but episode 86, where we had them and some of the other members of our crew all together on one episode. But I was like, you know what? It's been years since you guys have come on, and each of you have, interesting things to talk about. So let's go ahead and have you guys back on. So first of all, let's start with Gulsen. Now, what about you? And you've since before you even worked at Helium 10. You've had like a family Amazon business.
Yes.
Even offline. Obviously, you're my coworker, but we've never really talked about that in a long time. Like, are you guys still selling on Amazon? You selling on other marketplaces? What have you guys been doing with that side of your things?
Yes. So you don't know this, but we were running that Amazon business with my husband. And last year, December, we sold that one. And the first goal achieved. Yes. Now my husband is building another brand. And
hold on. I want to talk about that. I didn't know that. You're right. I had no idea. So how did you find a buyer for the business? What was it, like through an aggregator, or did you use a service, or just networking?
Yeah, he was with a partner, and he was always getting those questions like if he ever likes to sell his shares and stuff. But at the time, it was a very good season to do that move last year, December. So yeah, and it was very stressful and long journey for very long years. But I'm so happy that we came to that ending. And he took like a few weeks refresh, and now he's on top of with another brand by himself right now.
Okay, so what did he scale that brand to? Like, what was the peak yearly sales, like approximately?
Yeah, so by the time he started, it was about $400 per month.
$400,000?
$400.
400. Oh, when he started, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like about to say, well, who is buying an Amazon business that grosses $400 a month? Like, good grief. Okay, that makes sense now. So that was when he started, and then he scaled it to what?
Yeah, the time he moved out, they were at monthly 6 figures.
Oh wow! So definitely a seven figure brand.
Oh, yeah.
That is pretty cool. And then so now he's starting from scratch or like something similar, and he's already launched, or he's just in the planning stage right
Yeah,
now. Or
from scratch. It's already launched, and now this time we just want it to be more on like brand side. We still use, of course, Amazon, and we will try to start selling on Walmart as well. But now we're just trying to be so heavy on Shopify, building the brand awareness, and then, of course, the goal is the goal again, selling it. But to me, you remember my Amazon account? I was so like like a Grand Bazaar Amazon account. I still have it, and still is my passion to find those seasonal items.
but you're not still. Have you been off and on selling products on that account?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. But only seasonal.
Only seasonal, and I know you don't really like it when you do Amazon for passion, but that account, you saw that. It's such a passionate account, only the products I really like to spend my time on, and not really that profitable, but still nice. And I feel like I still like to spend a lot of time on black box trying to find products and then search them on Alibaba. Even if I'm not going to invest, I think it started to be like a habit on my life. And yeah, the last time I found something, it was a toy product. I never recommend anyone to join into toy business, but this one was crazy because like it was selling on Amazon about like $26, and the like the price to import and everything was about $450. So now it's just, making my mind so busy. Like, should I really launch a toy product? But it's so competitive. And yeah, I might be needing to pick your brain about it very soon.
Okay, I thought you were saying you already did this. I was like waiting for the results. So like this is what you're planning to. What is something you've already done like in the last year or so that really like was a good experience? Like where you just found some random product and then it was able to sell during the season. Can you give an example?
Yeah, I can give you an example. What's so funny is I really like to look around a lot while shopping, like the actual shopping. Like I'm touring the Costco, Sam's Club, these places, and like Bluetooth beanies. I don't know if you remember them.
It's like you have a beanie, but then there's like headphones or something inside. Oh, okay.
Inside the beanie, there were headphones, and it was the first time I saw them. Like we were on a shopping on Sam's Club, and Charlie, my husband, he was telling me, you know what, this product will go viral. And then we sourced it, and oh my God, it was such an amazing experience because that product really went viral, and it was.
So you sourced it like not to piggyback on the listing, but you made your own listing, a brand new. You just found it in Alibaba. So what? Like how much did you sell of that product?
Yeah, like during Christmas time, we sold close to 1,000 units.
1,000 units. At what price?
I believe it was about 14.50.
Okay, so nice little 5-figure month there on one product or 2 months.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was amazing. But like I said, it was seasonal.
Yeah.
And now, like, I don't even think anyone is going to search for Bluetooth beanie. But we were one of the first listings on Amazon selling that product.
Nice. So finding products at Sam's Club and Costco. I just go there for like free samples and $1.50 hot dog and stuff. But now I know I need to start looking out for products. All right, let's switch to Michelle now. So Michelle, in the beginning at Helium 10, and the last time you were on the podcast, like your experience with Amazon was pretty much just interacting with Helium 10 and interacting with our customers. But now you're not necessarily an Amazon private label seller, but tell us what you are now in that definitely has to do with the Amazon ecosystem.
Yeah, of course. Real quick, I wanted to say how far back I've been, just to give some clarity for people listening. When I first started Helium 10, my daughter was 8 months. She's going to be 7 years old in November.
Oh my goodness.
So this just goes to show like how old I am. And
yes, and I don't need any reminders for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been almost going on 7 years. So that's insane.
That's crazy. That's great. And then remember how it was like your desk was like behind mine, so I needed to check on what you're doing. I just like turn around, and we were all in that little WeWork there, and then I got to move to like this little, literally a closet. You know, the affiliate team office was like this little. That used to be a storage closet, and then it became my office. And then what, 6 or 7 of us would all cram in there for our meetings.
Those were the good old days.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
but yeah, so I just been sitting on the sidelines and just learning a lot about affiliates, and it's been very exciting. And honestly love building relationships and speaking with different people around the world. It's awesome. So now what I'm doing is I've learned, and I've kind of just jumped on ships with the Amazon Influencers Program. It is something that you don't need to really invest money in. It's more of just investing your time, and basically you are reviewing products, and then when you review them, you upload them to Amazon, and Amazon does all the work for you, and you just earn commission off anyone that watches your video.
How do you even find out about that people are doing that? Because I think nowadays some more and more people know about it, but like I didn't really know about it until somebody like I don't know, maybe I saw a video on it or something. But how did you even know that this was something that people do?
Yeah, it's actually really funny. So I was just searching, looking for new affiliates to join Helium 10. And, the algorithm just picks up, and all of a sudden
Mhm.
you're seeing like people selling you courses. And it's like, hey, the Amazon review program. And I was like, what is this? So I dived into it and I just started following it. And I was like, you know what? I've never been one to just like jump and, spend a lot of money on products, but this seems like something I can do. And I did it kind of just more of like as a test, and it was, yeah, I got like approved right away. And then I did the second approval and I got approved in that. And now it's just putting videos up on Amazon. And the more videos you put there, the more commission you make. And it really just depends on the type of video you make as well, of course, the quality and everything. But it's really fun. And I feel like for me being like a really busy full time mom, and working full time, this is something that I can do, that I don't have to just like run a business. It's just more of
Yeah.
fun on the side.
Yeah, like even us, Amazon sellers, like we all have families. Like this is something, and maybe your daughter is a little bit too young still, but this is something that you got like teenagers or even maybe preteens a little bit. You could almost have them like make some of these videos, and it's like something super simple. Obviously, an adult needs to set it all up, but it's not like rocket science where you have to be a pro influencer, in order to make these review videos. A lot of them are just like kind of like unboxing and how you're using it, right?
Yeah, you know what? Funny thing is, my daughter got her first brand deal. She's
Oh, well, okay. Well, maybe she is old enough, I guess. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so there's Amazon sellers looking for people to, or other people to review their product. And one was a mom who just came out with a kid's face wash, and she was like, hey, I saw your daughter on Instagram, I would love for her to review my product. My daughter is all about skincare because of YouTube, and she absolutely loved it. She did it, and I just got another email yesterday from another seller who saw her video on that listing asking if they can review her skincare product now. And I'm like, wait, she's starting to, to get all these deals. She's only 6.
Wow.
Really fun. So it is really cool. Of course, you need to be in it
Yeah.
as a parent, but it is really fun. And I've seen a lot of married couples, even like a husband will have his own, and then the wife has her own, and they just capitalize on that extra income.
Interesting. Now, I mean, there's a difference necessarily between like almost anybody can sign up to be an Amazon affiliate, but then to be an Amazon influencer, do they still require that you have some kind of social media account that has X number of followers? And then if so, well, like what is that requirement?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So many people get confused between the Amazon Associates program, and that is basically offsite commission. You have to have a website, you get the affiliate link, and then you basically drive traffic from your website to Amazon. With the Amazon Reviewers program, that's on-site commission, and you necessarily don't need a huge following on social media. You just need to have good engagement for the first 2 steps. So as long as you get engagement, you build your engagement, you sign up and you get approved, you don't even need to worry about that social platform anymore. It's just like building up that reviewers videos, and then just letting Amazon do that for you.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Now, what was the very first video that you did? Like what was it for? Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, so Amazon, in order for you to get approved for the second step, you actually need to submit 3 product review videos. So it's not only one, it's 3. So
Ah,
I did a dog feeder. So it's basically a dog bowl, but like it has a puzzle inside for your dogs to slow their feeding. And then I did a Spanish book. And then I did I don't want to say dupe, but I did a smart watch that, looks like a brand name like Apple. And that actually got approval. So that got me that got my first 3 approvals for the Amazon Reviewers Program.
Your style of doing Amazon business, like, why do you think this is kind of good? Like, it's obviously not for the kind of person who's like trying to build up a brand and be able to exit like your husband did with his brand. But what kind of person is what your model is of like this seasonal products and here or there? Like, are you even putting it on a brand registry, or you're just doing generic brands, or how are you doing these listings?
Now, no brand registry. And I think that what I'm doing is great for who is working like typical 9 to 5 that would like to get extra side income. And also, like, before working at Helium 10, I did supply chain my entire life. So I'm so close to those sourcing agencies or the places I'm originally from Turkey. I know a lot of Turkish manufacturers. Plus, I have very good experience in Far East. So it's so easy for me to source products. So I feel like it is mixed for me. Like, if you really like sourcing, trying to find new people on the manufacturing end or sourcing end, and if it's giving you pleasure, then that's great, because then the money comes itself. But it's not something that you can quit working on your corporate and rely on those seasonal items.
Now, for example, that, what do you say? Bluetooth beanie,
beanie.
whatever it's called. You grossed, I don't know, $15,000, $20,000 or whatever from it.
Yeah.
Was that all one order from the manufacturer and you only did one? And then if so, like, what was that initial investment, like, landed to Amazon, like the price of the products and then the importation and landed to Amazon? Like how much did you invest in that project?
It was like we created 2 orders. The first order, it's like, it was gone like in the very first month and a half. And then since we foresee it, we had to place another order, and we did the same quantity. And I think we invested about maybe $7,000 in total.
In the first order, in both orders together?
The first order, like both orders together could be around $14K. Mm-hmm. But it includes everything. Like, it includes about 2,000 of those Bluetooth beanies and the import and the shipping. So we had to act quick, so we couldn't really do a vessel. It was flight.
Wait, the first order was 2,000 units?
1,000 and 1,000, 2,000.
Okay, so have you sold all of them?
Yeah, so the first...
Oh, I thought you only sold 1,000 units. You actually sold 2,000 units then.
It was during Christmas time. We sold about 1,000. And that's why we were so hyped and excited. We ordered the second order. And then those, the remainders, I think we have left about like 300 pieces left. And then we started to get orders maybe once a week. And like bi-weekly, nothing.
You sold way more than like 20, we're talking more like $20,000, $30,000. Yeah, so $7,000 to invest. And then are you just doing the regular private label ways to get on page one? Like, hey, I'm going to run some PPC and try, like that's how you did it?
Yeah, we were so lucky because we were one of the first listings, as I said, and organic, we were already on the page one for that Bluetooth beanie. But then, of course, you know how it goes. Competition comes so crucially, and we had to run PPC, but still it wasn't that competitive because we were there at the beginning and we sent all inventory to FBA, but then we have to take some inventory back and started to sell the rest as FBM.
You should see me about those. I'll start shipping them for you. Can pay my kids to do that. Okay, so then that's fascinating. Like, I don't know how I didn't know all of this stuff that you were,
you know what?
that you're doing.
Actually, it's not about me, but again, like with my husband, do you remember those fidget spinners?
Yes.
Yeah, he was also like one of the first listings with those fidget spinners on Amazon. Wow. Like, I think he has a good sense of finding what will going to be viral.
Well, how did you and he validate that then? Because, like, it's different when you're trying to be the first, kind of like we were kind of like the first coffin shelf, There's not like a bunch of data where it's like, oh, I know all the main competitors and what they're ranking for and stuff. So what did you guys use to validate? Like, did you buy some from Costco and just put it up and do a test listing to see how it goes? Or how did you have the I mean, because $7,000 is still $7,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Like, you got to have some kind of confidence that you're going to be successful. So if you couldn't see other beanie, Bluetooth beanies, people having confidence, what numbers or what were you looking at that made you go ahead and pull the trigger on that order?
Yeah, the thing is, it's I can source those products so quickly because of my connections. Mm-hmm. So with that fidget spinner, we didn't do any drop shipping. We just found the manufacturer, and I still doubt it was the manufacturer. I still feel like we were talking to a trader at that time, but we got the products in 10 days when we decided to go.
Oh no! What the beanie though? That's the one I'm wondering. Yeah, the beanie. What gave? I mean, you saw it in Sam's Club. It's not like, hey, let me go to. Oh, there's a nice product, Sam's Club. Let me go ahead and drop $7,000. I'm sure you must have done some kind of research or something, to take a look. Yeah.
So, what was really very surprising to me when you go to Alibaba or let's say DHgate and search for some products, you would see tons of manufacturers putting the same picture of the product and selling them. That time when we checked for the Bluetooth beanies, we only saw two manufacturers on Alibaba. And at that time, I was like, wow, this is amazing because the manufacturers are not just saturating the market. Yes. So it was one of the insights for me. And the second one was, I believe it was right before the Halloween. And, during Christmas times, it's an amazing product that you can put in those stockings. And not very expensive, but still it would make your grandchildren so happy to have a gadget like that. It's great if you do ski, snowboarding and stuff, you don't really worry about your headphones. So we believed in the product too, but...
Was there search volume at the time? Like, was anybody searching that at all in Helium 10, or there wasn't even search volume for that keyword yet?
I don't remember that we saw a huge amount of search volume.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. So, hey, that's really getting ahead of the, similar to what we did with the wooden egg tray in Project X, where there was nobody searching for wooden egg tray, but we're like, hey, I think this is going to be a hot product. All right, that's very interesting. I like that method. Now, going back to Michelle, let's say I start my influencer account. Would you suggest the first thing to do, which actually is me? I've had my influencer account for 5 months. I still haven't done anything because I don't know. I'm lazy, I guess. But is the first thing I should do is just go around my house and look at stuff that I bought from Amazon or that stuff that exists on Amazon and start making videos of those things? Is that a good first step for somebody just getting started?
Yeah, so not a lot of people know this, but Amazon has, if you use your phone, the Amazon Scanner app, and you can go around your house and scan anything, and then you find stuff that are actually being sold on Amazon. And I do that. And when I first started, I did a lot of my higher ticket items. So my bed frame, I got wasn't on Amazon. And I checked and I didn't get it from Amazon, but when I checked, it was on Amazon. And so I reviewed it. And then I reviewed my sofa, my couch was there. I got my couch from an outlet, and my couch was also on Amazon. So I would say to focus on your higher ticket items, but then also mix it up and do some mid-level, $20, $30, $40, because those are what's going to give you commission. And if you start, a lot of people focus on really small items, like $10, $12, you're only going to see change. So you want to have a mix of both. And the more videos you bring in, the better. I would also say to look at how many influencer videos are there, right? You don't want to review a product and there's so many review videos that you're not even going to be seeing. So that's something else to look out for.
What's the best opportunity? Obviously it's is it something that's selling really well so that, there's a lot of, people getting on that page, and at the same time, maybe there's not that many influencer videos on that page. Is that how you'd prioritize it? Let's say you could do 30 things and you're okay, how do I know which ones I should do first? Because I can get the most money. Would that be what you're looking at? Or is there other factors involved too?
Yeah, so I try to see how many product listings there are. So I'll give you an example, the smartwatch that I did, that was one of my, it's still actually selling really well. And because there's multiple, actually there's only 50 or 100 people buying it per month from what Amazon showed. But there's a lot of sellers that had it as well. And so I realized that people were watching my video and then they were going on to another listing, and then they were like, okay, I really want to get this watch, and then they were just purchasing it. So that's one way. So you also just want to make sure that there's demand for it. Like people are buying it, right? If you have a rug and you're going to review it and you go in and like there's bad reviews, it says from Amazon, this product is most likely going to get returned. Probably not the best one you want to start with.
My next question would be is just, to give people an idea of the potential here. What are some success stories you've heard about, like how much money people are making? And then your exact example, you obviously work full time for Helium 10. So it's not like you're just sitting in your house all day doing video. I hope not. Otherwise you're our boss might not be happy about that. But like you're just doing it here and there in your spare time since you already have a full-time job. What is like, how much are you grossing every month from this?
Yeah, so this like Amazon's commission is uncapped. You can basically make as much. I just recently started like June, and I'm already about last month I made $600, and then
Wow.
altogether it's probably about 1,000, but it hasn't even been a full 3 months. So and I only have 160 videos on my Amazon storefront. So of course, the more videos I'm gonna have, the more I'm gonna be able to make. I'm in a lot of Amazon reviewer groups, and people who've been there for like 12 months, a year, 2 years, can make at least $3,000 to $6,000. So like my goal is to put as many videos as possible, and I'm trying to get to like 500 videos for Christmas, because I know that during Christmas time it's going to be really busy. So I'm really excited to see if I can get at least up to $2,000 to $3,000 by Christmas in a month.
How much time does it take you to make these videos? Because I know like they actually don't necessarily need like super crazy professional video production and 7 different scenes and Steven Spielberg quality, but it's like you just use your cell phone, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then what program are you using for like after like to cut it up and then put some like captions, and is that basically it? So what's the time constraint, and then what are the tools you're using to put it all together?
So that's a great question, because I'm such a, I'm busy with full-time work, with being a mom and everything. I try not to put as much time into this, and you really don't, because people want to see reviews that are very authentic. They don't want to see like commercials or advertisements. They want to see real people making reviews. So I just scan it. If I see that it's on Amazon, I will quickly get my water bottle, or if it's a product of a water bottle, quickly get it, put my phone, place it so I can see myself in it, and make a quick 30 to 45 second review video. Make sure the audio is good. And I use CapCut. CapCut is free. You can also purchase it. And I purchased it because you can enhance your audio, you can clean it up, and you can also slice it up. So in all, it takes me maybe like 5 minutes per video, per product, because you get better as you go. And then you just upload.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm going to get my kids started on that then. Now, let's switch gears and talk about what you guys do here, is because this is another way that people can make money without having to invest, too much money. And that's, being an affiliate. And so let's just, Gulsen, let's just talk about the extreme just to get people excited here. Some affiliates here at the company, how much money are they grossing? How much money is Helium 10 paying them per month in additional things like cars and stuff like that? So just like get people excited about this subject.
It's really crazy, because some affiliates are making about $70,000 per month.
From Helium 10?
Yes.
Hey, I might be in the wrong position here. What in the actual heck? I had no idea.
But it's not that. So we also pay for their cars, and also
what are some cars that we're paying for people?
What I remember, we have like one, I believe, Tesla Model S and G-Wagon and a Mercedes RV minibus, and yeah, these are the ones.
Wow. And in addition, making tens of thousands, even up to 70,000. Okay, now I think you got my attention already. Like, 'cause I didn't even know that we were at that level yet. And so, okay, so what about, what are the ways that people are getting to that level? Obviously, no, we're not going to sit here and say, hey, anybody can just, make $70,000 a month from Helium 10.
Yeah.
But basically, how are they doing something like that?
So
either of you can answer this.
yeah, it is. If you have an audience. This is only what matters. Engaged audience. You can be a very popular YouTuber. You can be running a course. You can be a great blogger, or you're just someone spreading the word about how to sell on Amazon and the softwares that's helping with it. Because we pay lifetime recurring commission, 25%. And on top of the commission, we have extra rewards. I'd like to Michelle to talk about them.
Yeah, so I will say some of our top affiliate like producers that we pay out high commission, it's because our program is so lucrative. And again, it's 25% lifetime commission. So some of our affiliates have been here for 3, 4 years and they're still making commission with us on top of the extra bonus program rewards that we're paying for their cars or we're paying for their restaurant dinners. Like we pay for so many things. And I also want to clarify, like we don't only pay out top affiliates. Like we have a bonus reward program that also pays our smaller guys. Like if you're just starting out, we're actually going to update our program. So you're going to receive $500 just for bringing in 10 new subs.
I think one thing that I want to double click on right there that you said is like the lifetime commission. So theoretically, let's say I have this channel where I'm talking about Amazon, but for whatever reason, I'm like, you know what? YouTube shut me down. I no longer have a YouTube channel. I'm just going to stop this. But I had signed up 100 people to Helium 10. Let's just say it's the cheapest plan. So they're paying Helium 10. Those 100 people are paying Helium 10, 100 times $100. All right. So hey, wait, hold on. I'm about to do some advanced math here. So those customers are paying Helium $10,000 a month, but every month the affiliate is getting 25%, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then that's 0.25 times 10,000 is they're getting a check for $2,500 a month. But let's say today my YouTube channel shut down and it's shut down for a year. Next year, let's just say if those 100 people are still paying Helium 10, they never even did anything. They didn't make one more video. They didn't help these people at all. They're still getting a check for $2,500 a month every month from now until infinity, as long as those members. So that's what I think is really good about our system. Now, Michelle, we obviously talked about one side of the spectrum where it's big influencers or people who have this big course or big YouTube channel or something. Obviously, it's a no-brainer to sign up, to be an affiliate because instantly they're probably going to start making tons of money just because they're going to be able to sign up people. But again, we're talking, this episode is kind of like about making money without too much investment. What if I'm just an average Joe? Maybe I'm just an average Joe Helium 10 user out there. I know Helium 10 well, or I'm just listening to this podcast somehow and I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't have a big popular blog or, Instagram with 100,000 followers. What's a way that I can scale up? I mean, I can still be an affiliate even if I have nobody, just at least get started. But how can I scale up my platform in order to start building up how much Helium 10 is paying me?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. I would say consistency, and that goes for everything that you do, right? If you are an average Joe, like we've seen this, like we have people sign up and they don't have like a big platform. However, like they're consistent with growing their audience, whether they, I decide I'm going to be a YouTuber now. I'm going to start posting YouTube videos consistently. And on top of that, I'm going to start posting Helium 10 demos because I am a Helium 10 wizard. So why not share my knowledge? Or I'm going to start my own community on Facebook. And they're consistent with growing their audience, they can eventually start growing commission because all it takes is one person to get inspired and sign up for Helium 10 with your affiliate link. And then all of a sudden it's 3 months in and you're like 10, 15, 20, and you're already, like you said, grossing like $2,500 and you haven't even done much. And, like I said, it's just really about consistency and it's really, really fun because I enjoy speaking with a lot of these smaller affiliates and encouraging them and then seeing their growth. It's insane.
Maybe I don't even have plans for making a community, but I mean, I guess theoretically, hey, I'm in Facebook groups or I post in X, like threads about, formerly Twitter, and as far as Amazon, I'm on Reddit and stuff. Like I could just share the coupon code here and there when people talk about it. And even without being an influencer, I could be making commission. I just sign up. One person sees that code, that maybe my Reddit post is indexed by Google, and then somehow somebody lands on it, and I never even touched that person or had anything to do with them. They saw they used my code. I've got that revenue for life. So that's that's something, guys, out there. You know, you don't have to be some big influencer. Even if you're just a regular Helium 10 user and you know you have friends interested in Helium 10, give them a discount. You know, get a discount code. Affiliates get discount codes that other people can't get, and you're helping your friend out, and now you're going to get income for the rest of your life. So that's pretty cool. Anything else about the affiliate program that either of you can talk about?
Yeah, I would say another really big benefit is providing resources. So, just like you mentioned, if you have like no community, but you're like, you know what, let me just join. For instance, we just had a webinar and Bradley was in it, and he talked all about Q4 and how to, create a good listing for Q4, how to prepare. That was a webinar, and now they have the opportunity to share an affiliate link with their friends, their family, anyone else that they know who's selling on Amazon. And if that person decides like, hey, this was a really great webinar, I really need Helium 10 now because I want to make sure my listing is great. Like, oh, now there's a coupon code attached. So just like that, just by sharing a resource and how Helium 10 can help, they can easily earn and make money with it.
That's a good point, because it's not like, oh, I need to be a Helium 10 expert or an Amazon expert. If you've got the audience, like actual, evangelists like myself, Carrie Shivali will go on the channel like, hey, we'll do a video, and you don't even need to bring the expertise because we've got it, and you just provide the audience, and then I wish I need to arrange something. If these affiliates are making so much money, and I'm the one who's doing these videos, and I'm not seeing any part of this. Something doesn't feel fair there. But anyways, take advantage of it, guys. Take advantage of it. I'm not getting any money, but I'll be supporting there. Gulsen, anything else to say about our affiliate program?
Yeah, I think our affiliate program is offering money and also offering a bunch of information and the trends. So we're like at Helium 10, we are not just like, hey, promote us and get the commission. We are helping a lot for our affiliates to grow. So some real life experiences, like one of our affiliates account get hacked and he was having hard time dealing with Google. So we were there for him and we helped him to get his account back. Or I was on a call with one of our affiliates' chief marketing officer because he was curious about the latest trends, and I was giving him my 2 cents about what they should be else doing to boost their reach, like getting more students. And
haven't some like giving you access to like their YouTube channel, and then you go in there and optimize? Like you're literally in their YouTube and fixing it for them and stuff like that.
I didn't want to talk about that one, but yes, this happened as well. Yeah, so like Helium 10 is the only platform where you have your dedicated account manager. We are not a platform like your account is managed by a team of VAs or you are just talking to some AI generated chat box. So it's like you work with us, and you also have a marketing manager that you don't need to pay. So that's why I really find it very beneficial for our affiliates. And the other thing is we work with thousands of affiliates, and we see what's working, and we see what used to be working before but not anymore, or what's failing. So it's good that we have this experience without really facing the actual work. So it's always good to share what's working with our other partners to help them grow and win together.
So if you guys want more information, want to sign up right away, there's no sign up charge or no entry fee or anything like that. Just go to h10.me/crush it. Crush it. 2 words, but it's together, no spaces. h10.me/crush it and sign up. If there might be a little box that says, how did you find out about this or something, make sure to say that you heard about it on the podcast. Right before I started at Helium 10, I actually had signed up to be a Helium 10 affiliate, and then Michelle was like my affiliate manager and stuff. So yeah, like we've come full circle here, but I want you guys to go ahead and crush it as well on there. So that's super cool. And then remember, guys, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. We've got affiliates in Pakistan and Tajikistan and Japan and Korea. And I think the only country we don't have affiliates is North Korea. So every other country in the world, we've got affiliates because, you've got an audience everywhere there. And obviously Helium 10 works in so many different countries. So make sure to sign up. All right, guys. So one more note is Michelle is actually going to be doing like a little mini course in Helium 10 to help people learn more about being an Amazon influencer. So be on the lookout for when that comes out. And Gulsen is going to be working on a course of Turkish cooking for Helium. I'm just playing, but Gulsen will have to think of a course that you can make for us too. But thank you both so much for coming on here. It's great to see people who were there from almost day one, from when I started here at Helium 10, and we're going to be like the trio here who keeps on going to the end. So thanks so much for joining, and wish you the best of success in all you guys are doing.
Thanks, Riley. Thank you for having us.